Morning, Danger. What are you doing up at this time of the morning there? Oh, we forgot to annoy the Twitch people. Better start doing that now. Feel like the Count. Good morning, everybody. We are flying to Ireland today. Ireland, Dublin. Remember you from I don't think I remember you, Falcon. Were you here yesterday? Were you? Did you speak in the chat, or were you just lurking? No sound? There can't possibly be no sound. You might need to unmute your stream. How you doing, Boring Brit? Can you hear me? Oh, la, 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 la. God, it's warm in here. Oh, it's warm. Still no sound. How can you not hear? It's confusing because there's sound all over my end. Sound everywhere on mine. How's me? I'm good, Brit. I'm guessing you can hear me, right? I'm just gonna... Danger's saying no sound, but she's got to be wrong. I'm gonna double check. Yep, Danger, it's you. Definitely there is sound. I've just checked. Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. Falcon can hear me. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's get this thing started. Shall we? As quick as possible. Go. Ready, steady, go. As my game loads in incredibly slowly because there's been an update. Got it. Yeah, Danger. What are you doing? Look. Right, I need to turn the fans on. It's flipping warm. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Can't trust anyone these days. Look, no sound, honestly.
Oh, what a tune. It's cold, Rosie. It's England. I never plan anything. One more hit. Come on, come on, come on. It's the replay. Should have been a hot chick. I'm a hot chick. Of the fact that we've got tea in this game now. I'm not going to like run up to you and be like, hey. Whoa. I have that fact on women.
All right, so we're taking off. We're doing a new approach, a new airport, a new direction. Not that any of you are interested in that part of the stream, but either way, it should be good. So there we go as we wait for the game to load in for the first time. There has been an update to the game. World Update 8 is out. This is Iberia. We have Portugal is now got new stuff, which means we're going to have to fly to Portugal at some point. Not today, though. But we will look at like the challenges and stuff like that. Might do them a little bit later on. Just get 40 gig of crap off your desktop. Andre's moaning you. Yeah. Must have me muted. I don't blame you, to be fair. I'm surprised how anybody watches these streams with the lights on. How do you watch these streams with the lights on? I'm surprised anyone watches these streams with the sound on. So, miracle. But yeah, 40 gig of crap off your desktop. That's mad. Do you know what I hate about Windows 11? Where the heck is the recycle bin? Like, everyone loves the recycle bin. The recycle bin has been there since the dawn of Windows, right? You've always had the recycle bin right there. Like, it's always on your desktop. Maybe you move it from your desktop. I don't know. But either way, it's always there, right? And then Windows 11 comes along and it's like, oh, do you know what? We're not going to give you a recycle bin as such. We're going to put it in like the settings. We'll leave it in there. No! Give me my recycle bin back. I want to just be able to make a link for it on my taskbar to annoy Danger. So I can just right click on it and just go boom, get rid of all my crap. But anyway, that's today's rant out of the window. Thank you for all the thumbs up so far. I appreciate you, of course. Thank you for sharing it, Falcon. I know you went on all of your Twitters and stuff and shared it. You're a superstar. But yes, of course I remember you from yesterday, Falcon. I have actually a pretty good memory when it comes to people who are part of the community. I don't know why. I can not remember people's names in real life. But I seem to be reasonably good at remembering that. All right. So, again, I'm gonna start. Whoa. That was the weirdest thing ever. It dumped the plane. It dumped the plane. All right. Anyway, we're good to go. So, get going. Get going. Let's go. What are we listening to? Let's listen to this music. So yeah, how's everybody's day so far as I do the batteries, get the power on and the APU and stuff like that. Awfully quickly. Bum, bum, bum. Start, select settings, personalization, themes, desktop item, icon. Make sure you check box. Oh, you superstar. I'm going to try that right now. I'm going to go find that. Flip in settings, personalization. Let's do it. Settings. Personalization. Themes, desktop icon. Themes. Desktop icon settings. Recycle bin. Mine's ticked. Then why are you not showing?
Danger.
Oh, well. It was showing anyway. Must be on the other one. You should still be in bed. Danger, I was... Right, okay, so this morning... my alarm went off, i.e. my wife. And she was, like, bimbling around. She was fully dressed. She was using a torch in, like... She was using a torch to look around the bedroom. I'm like, oh. And then I felt really bad because we went to bed at the same time last night. So I'm like, oh, I feel like I should wake up now. So I was like, oh, I'm getting up. She's like, it's all right. I was like, no, I'll get up. You know, got stuff to do. So I did. Got out of bed. And turns out that she'd woken up at 6. So I was like 25 to 7 or something like that. And I'm rolling out. I'm like, I'm so tired. It's like, well, it is early. I'm like, what? Freaking... She got up an hour earlier than we were all supposed to, so I have had less sleep than I was supposed to. Honestly, we can't win, us men. Like, no matter what we do, we try and be clever, we try to be good, try to be helpful. We always fail. Destined to fail, I'd say. Just gotta make do with what you get, I think. I haven't loaded PACX yet, so let's get that sucker loaded up. So that we can get our yeah. Doesn't need the stairs and the forward door. And we can get our flight started, flying with career mode. We're gonna smash the career mode on this one this month, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed that, but we are going to absolutely smash career mode on this month. Flight time 55 minutes, because you never know. There we go. Hi, Flyer. Hey, good morning, buddy. How are you? All part of being a man nowadays. Yep. Destined to fail. It's all right, though. It's all right. As long as you're plodding through and you know what you're doing, it's not too bad. Today's flight is an hour each way. So an hour there, unload, pick up some new folk, bring them back. We're going to dump loads of English people in Ireland and we're going to bring loads of Irish people back home. We're doing a swapsy. So yeah, if you enjoyed today, it's not tonight, is it? Oh my God, I'm so used to night times. If you enjoyed today in any way, shape or form, please don't forget to show your appreciation in the form of a thumbs up, because it really helps as we share it to as many people as possible. How's your son and everybody? Hi, Flyer. How is everything getting on? I'm currently looking for a button. I don't know which button that is that I'm looking for. I believe it is this one. There we go. Tural. Hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome. Good morning. World Update 8 is out today as well. By the way, if any of you guys are interested and are playing Flight Sim, I'm actually going to dull down the music just a little bit because this is a little bit too crazy for me this morning. Not sure I can deal with a rave at 10:13 a.m. on a Thursday. Yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome. All right. You're good? Glad to hear it, Matt. Good. Okay, so what have we got going on right now? I've lost my sort of grand scheme of things. So we need the traffic to be injectified using this software that's not responding, obviously. All right, fine. Yes, close. All right, we'll get the traffic back in a minute. So I use AIG traffic for the traffic because it's just so much better than the default. But it is in beta and it is a bit unstable sometimes. So, oh no, I don't want the actual drone cam, do I? There we go. This is what we're after. Takeoff, we use... Which camera angle do we use for takeoff? I like that one for takeoff. Boring Brit, you're a superstar. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. So yeah, what we might do is possibly look at some of the challenges that are in World Update 8. So I don't know. Who's that Ryanair? That Ryanair is just part of the scenery, I think. Like, I can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of it. It's always there. It lives there. It's not an actual plane. Let's say it's an Asobo default. So yeah, it's part of the scenery, sadly. As is this one over here. For some reason, they're just part of the scenery. But we will very, very shortly get some real traffic injected. So that would be nice. It's weird. It's an aftermarket scenery, mate. It's Bristol Airport. Got it from Orbx. Absolutely love it. It's a really, 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 really good detailed version of the airport. But unfortunately, there's just, you know, you can't have it all. You can't have your cake and eat it, so they say. So, hey, Dennis. Welcome, mate. Finally managed to get fully on Twitch. Sun joins you from time to time, slowly building up. Nice, dude. Nice. I'm going the opposite way on Twitch. I'm slowly but surely annoying all of my Twitch followers to the point they all leave. by literally just running an advert every time we stream on YouTube. But at the end of the day, that's what it's there for. Right. So, everyone's coming in. Everyone's good. Is the door open? No, so let's open the forward door. Like so, and pushback wise, let me just look at what direction the wind's going today. So I use a website called windy.com. It's absolutely fantastic. It tells you all the different, like the weather basically at all different altitudes. It's amazing. Oh, wow. It looks like we'll be using runway 9, I think. So I'm going to pre-plan my pushback already. Because I think I know which direction we're going to go. So I can always delete it and try again, but I'm pretty sure we are going to be heading in that direction. There we go. Right. So pushback's done, or planned, should we say? So let's head back inside here and have a look at the rest of it, which is going to be getting our flight plan done and getting our butts off to another part of the world. I've never flown to Ireland on this game before. Both, like I said, I'm trying to do the airports that I own, as well as doing short haul flights. So we have got Bristol, obviously, is my sort of go-to airport at the moment. So Bristol, obviously. And then Dublin is one that I own from Orbx. So I don't own that many, but I own a fair few. Does that make any sense? Knew that you moved away. Yeah, it was about a year ago now, High Flyer. I didn't realize it was like a year ago that we moved from Twitch over here. And yeah, it's mad, really. Totally. It's been a ride, definitely. Right, let's look at our fuel. So block fuel for today, 5220. So we go to fuel and we're going to top up to 5,300. It's 5.3 tons. Be plenty. So how many third-party programs and apps do I use? All right, so Windy is just a website. It's literally just a website. I was introduced to it by the company when I went skydiving. I don't know if you've seen my skydiving video, but I went skydiving for charity last year, and they also... I went up beforehand and they showed me around how it all works and all of this. And one of the websites that they use to determine the weather for their flights, whether they're going to go up, when they're going to go up, etc., is a website called Windy. I was like, that sounds cool. So yeah, it's free. Brilliant. So I was like, oh, I had a look. And yeah, so that's really good. Because we're using live weather, you can use live weather websites to determine what runways you're going to use and stuff on this game, which I love. Realism's the best, right? Is there a list anywhere? No, but I'll tell you what, Brit, I will try and make it my aim over the next couple of days to make a video explaining all of the stuff that I use and why. So if you give me like a day or two, I will do it. But otherwise, yeah, so we got Windy is a great website for checking the wind and the weather, so you can determine which runways you're probably going to use. I use Navigraph for my charts, but there's also, you know, plenty of free places you can find charts from. But Navigraph I use for the charts. You can use ChartFox as well if you've got a Vatsim account, but it doesn't have as many as Navigraph. I use SimBrief, which is free. That's from, that's by Navigraph. That's for making flight plans. I use AIG Traffic for my, you know, for the traffic, which I've shown you. I use OpenTrack alongside Smooth Tracker, I think it's called, which is an app for your phone. That's for my eye tracking. We use Volanta for the maps. So this is our flight plan for today, by the way. Might as well look at it while we're here. So we're going to leave Bristol. We're actually going up and around this time. We're going to fly over Newport and across Wales. So with Cardiff and Swansea on our left-hand side, as we head up over the Irish Sea and land in from the east into Dublin. So first time we've ever landed there. Hopefully it'll be nice. But yeah, Volanta is a good one. You can actually add friends on Volanta, so you can see where your friends are and what they're doing and where they're flying. So that's really cool. Let me see, what else do we use? Oh, PACX. PACX is the software for the passengers. And then we use Toolbar Pushback for the pushback. I've actually done a video on that one. I've done a video on Toolbar Pushback, so if you want to have a look at that, that's really, really useful. I think that's it for now. Oh, and the FlyByWire A32X, which is the A320 by FlyByWire, which I hugely recommend. So that'll do for now. But yeah, I'll try and make it my aim. The next video I do over the next sort of week, I'll try and do it as quick as possible, but I'll have to find time. And then I'll do a video on everything and where to get it from and what such. It might be a long video, though. It might be like a 30-minute video. I'll be annoying everybody with that one. Anyway. All right, so let's plan. Let's plan. So I think everything's set on this side of things. Oh, the TCAS as well. So the transponder on and the ATC on. So yeah, now we're ready to get this sucker done just here. Streamer Aki, welcome, buddy. Welcome back. Saw you yesterday. How much fuel are we taking? We're taking about 5.5 tons, I think. And he wonders why it breaks. Hey, it only breaks sometimes. Actually, it hasn't broken in ages. Touch wood. Touch wood, it has not broken in a while. So, there we go. Anyway, so let's go to our initialization page. We are going from Bristol, which is Echo Golf Golf Delta. That's our home airport. It's where we live. And it's where I was born. That's why I like it. And we are going to... Okay, let me try and remember this. Echo India Delta Whiskey. I think. There we go. Our alternate airport is Manchester. From Austria. Welcome. Welcome from Austria. It is a pleasure to have you. How is Austria right now? You must be, what, a couple hours in front of us? We're currently having some warmth over here for once. I imagine that's you probably having snow and stuff at this time of year, right? I went skiing in Austria once. It's amazing. 4585 is our flight number. And I'm going to try and find our alternate airport, which is... Alternate is EGCC. Okay. EGCC. So our alternate airport is Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. So in this plane, you can actually put in an entire... You can literally put in an entire separate flight plan that you can switch to if you need to change airports. If you need to go to your alternate airport for some reason, like the wind's too bad or whatever it is. So I haven't looked into that yet, but I do want to do that. I think it's under this secondary flight plan section. Whether it's all blanked out though, so maybe I haven't got access to it. I don't know. All right, cost index is 15. And our cruise or flight level today is going to be 170. That's flight level 17,000 feet. We are not traveling that far. We're heading in a northwesterly direction. So it's going to be an odd number. So it's flight level 170. Hey, Charles. Welcome, dudes. Welcome, welcome. Everyone's rolling in early today. Hopefully everyone's having a good one. Hopefully everyone's not awake because... you know, the neighbors are playing loud music too early in the morning or anything crazy like that. Block fuel is 5.5 tons, I believe we said. Oh, 5.2 tons, actually. My bad, sorry. 5.2 tons is our fuel for today. And our zero fuel weights and stuff we're going to have to do over in here. So we've got Atsu.
Please be sure to place your larger carry-on items.
So first, let's do our weather request.
Smaller items underneath the seat in front of you.
And then we'll do our weight and balance.
All of your items in the overhead
there we go.
If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know.
Oh, next month you're getting a Xbox Series X. Very nice. Very, very nice. I bet that'll run Flight Sim really nicely as well. If you've got a console or a PC with a decent graphics card in it, this game looks stunning.
Please make sure that you are able and willing to perform these actions. If you're not, please let a
okay,
flight attendant
what
know
have we got? We got weight and balance is done, weather request is done, which means we can now grab this.
But we do ask that laptops,
Print
tablets,
this sucker
and
out.
larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate.
Collect
Thank
it.
you and welcome aboard.
There we go. Now we got our METAR information. So what's the weather like where we're landing? So wind is 260 and 7 knots. So it's not that bad a wind, which is quite nice. 13 degrees. Okay. Puppies are amazing. Puppy cam's not on at the moment because I'm redoing it, but it will be on for the next time that we do like a proper nighttime stream. So probably, which will be Friday night. I'm working Saturday night this week and Sunday because I'm trying to catch up with loads of stuff. So So yes, I'm DJing actually. So on Saturday night, you will be doing some radio. That's just come into my head. So if you want Saturday night music, that's what will be going on Saturday night. I'll post the link in Discord when it happens. Performance index. So flaps 1, as always. Flex to temp 56 because we seem to just always be toga anyway. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet because we are here at Bristol. This is our sort of general thing. And then we can do our V1 is 3.2, V rotate, and V2. So for those of you who don't know what V1, V2, and V1, V rotate, or VR, and V2 are on this plane or on any plane. So V1 is your minimum sort of takeoff. Like once you go in V1, you're taking off, right? VR is your rotate, so that's when you're going to pull back on the stick and start the plane. So you're going up into the air. V2 is your minimum speed for takeoff with one engine. So if one engine goes, then V2 is the speed that you need to be at to take off. In Austria, it's 11:27. Okay, you're only an hour in front of me then. That's not too bad. I thought it was further than that. I thought you were 2. You must be close to the next time zone, right? In Austria. You must be quite close to when the next one is. Because, yeah, because we're like, I think Paris is an hour. Is Paris an hour in front? Paris is an hour in front. And then, so you must be close-ish to the next one. But no, that's cool. Look forward to hearing how you get on with it, streamer. Definitely. My skiing went really well. It was my favorite holiday of my whole life. I was 17, and it was the best holiday I've ever been on in my entire life without... Nothing comes close. Nothing comes close to how much that... Every single part of that holiday sticks in my brain, even to this day. It was the best holiday ever. I didn't do much skiing though. I think me and my mate did 2 days of skiing, and then we had a night where we had like a few beers in the pub, and then the next morning we weren't feeling great. No one was feeling great, but everyone else went out skiing, and me and my mate were like, "Oh nah, we're just gonna chill." So we chilled, and everyone else went out skiing. We woke up, we had a shower, we were all cleaned, and then everyone came back from skiing that day, and the water had gone in the hotel. So no one could have more than like, I think you had to have a shower like every other day because they were using some tank or something, I don't know. So everyone else was like just getting stinky every day, and we were like, we'll just skip on the skiing part. We'll just do the chilling out and do the beer part. So yeah, I just like went with school. It was with my sixth form, and we went for basically a beer holiday. But yeah, it was really good. Really, really good. All right, so that's set. That's set. Everything there is set. We are good to go. Flight plan is the next thing that we need to do. So we know that our takeoff is going to be runway 9. And if we come up here, you will see that we are EG... Where's our route? Here we go. So runway 9 via the BCN1Z transition to BCN. So let's come down here. What we now do is we click on our departure. Up here, departure. We know we're runway 9. We can actually check this, by the way, if you go to the ATIS. So you tune Bristol ATIS, and it will tell you, you've got information mic, 10 o'clock Zulu. So that was 30 minutes ago. Visibility is reasonable. Clear conditions, 12 degrees. Dew point at 10 degrees. Altimeter 3042. And runway 9 is the one in use, which is what we thought. So we'll get rid of that again. Runway 9, we know we're the BCN1Z. That's the one we are using. I think I clicked it. There we go. So there we go. That inputs that information in there and takes us up to BCN. You can see just here. So on the flight plan, it now says, when we zoom in, you can see from BCN, we use the Q63. So that's an airway. Airways have our sort of letters and numbers like that. That would be an airway. So Q63 is now and we're going to Stew is the next waypoint. So if we come down into here, we can click on BCN. And our next waypoint, we're not going straight to a waypoint. We're going via an airway. So we click Airways. And then it's Quebec 63. So Q63, like so. Click Via. And that will take a second, but it will load in. There we go. And we're going to Stew. STU. So Sierra Tango uniform, like so. Boom. That will do that. The next airway is M17 to Vatry. So we're going via Mike 17. And we're going to Vatry, which is VA. So VATRY. Like so. Beautifully done. Yeah. I'm going to have to let the dog out in a second. And then it's the Vatry 2X arrival, it reckons. But we will put that in later. So we're going to do our arrival later on. For the minute, what we're going to do, so we know we've got Vatry 2X, our approach. So I can now get the charts up. I hope this just loads. I'm bored of this not loading every time. Okay, good. All right, I'll take that. EIDW. Open my charts. So, where is Vatry 2X? It's under Ablin. Dublin. Ablin Buned. Vatry 1R. Vatry 1 right. Vatry 1 Zulu. Vatry 2 uniform. Vatry 2X. Click on this sucker. So you can see we're coming in here. So we're going to be coming in from Vatry via Vatry 2X. The next one's going to be Soarin'. And or depending on which runway we're going to at this point. So we know we're going to Soarin', so let's add Soarin'. Oh, hang on. No, Soarin' then Arvok, isn't it? Bum, 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 bum. Let's just add Soarin' as the only one. So Vatry, next waypoint. And we're going to be going to Sierra Oscar, Romeo, India, November. Like so is our next waypoint for Vatry. Hey, good morning, old bear. Welcome, buddy. How are you doing? How are you? All right. Vatry to Soarin', and then that's... Soarin' only puts us 24, 34, 35 miles away. So by that point, hopefully we'll know a little bit more about our approach and where we're going to. If I load this one. So, I mean, SimBrief seems to think that we're going to be using 28 left. We can actually come into Volanta, it's the other piece of software I was showing you. And you can see that we're either going to be using 28 left or 28 right. Because if we go to windy.com, which I can load up. Let's get windy. You can see on here, if we've got surface, as you go about 300 feet. We can come down here. We can look for Dublin, which is where? Where's Dublin? Being blind now. There's Dublin, look. So you can see it kind of shows you there's barely any wind. Is there even... Can we see the wind? Really can't see. Really can't see which way the wind's coming. Looks to me like the wind's coming in, actually. Like, Dublin is kind of sucking all the air from all around itself. I don't know which runway they're going to give us. I'm going to I'm going to straight up just pretty much ignore that and move on, I think. We're going to ignore that. We're going to see which one they give us. We're going to wait. So, there we go. So, that's all set up. I don't know if we're going to get 28 left or not, so I'm going to ignore that. I am going to now file for our clearance, though. Look at our clearance. We're 2E again today, by the way. 2E fly today. Two fly 4585 cleared to Dublin Airport was filed. Takeoff runway 9er. Climb and maintain 11,000. Departure on 118.775. Squawk 0205. I'm going to start writing this stuff down in preparation for Vatsim, seeing as that is the idea. We're supposed to be prepping. So, sucking air from all around itself. Sounds like your wife. Just absorbs the fun from all around her. Bless. All right, let's contact ground to get our taxi IFR.
We're ready to go when you are.
All right, we've got 13 minutes. We can get our taxi. Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 9er via taxiway Zulu Golf. Tower on 121.93. Easy. 2E fly 45. Ugh. All right. So we can now. Everything is pretty much set. Put our. So we can close the forward door, like so. Get rid of the stairs. There goes the stairs. We can come up here and begin to... So we've got our beacons on now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 45.
Put our taxi lights on.
With service to Dublin. Our flight time will be roughly 55 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed,
request our
please make
pushback.
sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed.
There we go. Turn on seatbelt lights. This is becoming so smooth. I don't know if you've noticed, but we are getting smoother this. Probably met her actually in Atro. Did we? Who is your wife in Atro then? Who is your wife in Atro? Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so everything is set up here. We just need to release the parking brake. So let's do that. Alright. Starting our engine. There's the arrows. Oh no, how come we got giant blue arrows? Oh, we probably have to reinstall because of the world update breaking it. Oh, the world update broke our... Oh no, the world update broke our flipping... Broke our taxi arrows. Never mind, it's not a big deal. We'll deal with that next time. Destiny. Oh, Nora. I remember meeting someone called Nora. You're right.
To familiarize yourself with the emergency exits on this aircraft, please refer to the safety card in the seat back.
Oh, that's annoying that those blue taxi things have stayed on.
If we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is
Alright.
on the floor to guide you.
Start engine 2.
In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. Start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you, and place it firmly
And on the
over
constraints,
your
set the barometric pressure.
and tighten the straps if necessary. And don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Oxygen is
You were
flowing
Jason
through the
Keegan, the
mask.
Sons of Anarchy president. Ah.
If you're traveling with children,
It's been so long. I forget everyone's names from Atro. I actually only recently stopped becoming a member, patron of Atro because I loved it so much. Like I love what Zyphel's done with it. I love how he runs it. I love all of it. But at this point, I had to because it was I was trying to save money. But yeah, no, I loved Atro. Right, I gotta turn that off. Like that's flipping well annoying. Flight assistant.
Slip your arms into the straps and hug the cushion to your chest. Please securely stow your personal items.
Oh, I can't turn it off.
Seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back.
All right, engines are started.
Just reading this and letting a cabin member know if you have any questions.
Everything is
Thank
good.
you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Let's get things moving then, shall we? Let's go. So what are you up to at the moment then, Britt? You've been here the last 3 days in a row during the day. It's been a pleasure. What is it that I am distracting you from currently? Apart from coffee. You don't play no more. Just got burned out. I think. Yeah. Come on. You can go out after we're in here. I think like it's easy to get burned out on stuff like GTA, RP, just in general. Nothing. Oh, fair enough. Just chilling then. Just chilling. Well, let's hope that this flight goes nicely. You know, we always hope that it does. I'm really annoyed that we've got them flipping taxi markers in there, but it is what it is, I think. I can't change it like halfway through, so we'd have to load the game again to change it. So we are just going to have to deal with the fact that we've got those taxi markers, but it makes you appreciate how good the mod is that deals with the taxi markers. Yeah. Because that's a huge immersion difference, isn't it? Like that, like what we're looking at right now is like proper immersion breaking compared to what the mod turns those into, which is very small green arrows on the ground. So obviously we are going to be using, I'd love to turn it off. I don't know where I turn it off. Yeah, wait. I don't know where I'll turn it off, but I'll figure it out while we're in the sky. Now close that up. And let's get all this stuff done. So auto brakes on max. Flaps to takeoff. And also, while we're here, we'll do our cabin check, our all call. Turn off the APU. And there we are, runway 9. Park ourselves up. Come down here, takeoff config, check. Yes, no problem. Here, you want to go out? There we go. Sent the sausage dogs outside in the garden. You were a dev there, so it was constant. Yeah. It's definitely, it's a life absorber, isn't it? I think that's why I struggled so much is, like, I wanted to play on it all the time. Don't get me wrong. I didn't have the time, and when you don't have the time to put the effort in, it's really hard to get everything built up. And yeah, it was more, I really enjoyed it, but I just couldn't do it really much longer, as much as I wanted to. Okay, so everything is set up here, so we're good there. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please.
Not a problem.
Contact tower, get our takeoff clearance.
At runway 9 ready for departure IFR to Dublin.
2545, 850 altimeter tree, 0 decimal, 4 kilowatt 062 and 6. Cleared for takeoff runway 9.
All right, clear for takeoff runway 9. Let's go. clear for takeoff, runway 9er.
Fly 4585.
Here we go. Yeah, we've got to turn those taxi markings off completely, I think. Because you don't get them on Vatsim, so it's an unrealistic thing to have on anyway at this point. So we will we'll go and turn them off in a second. Why the arrows? Because the world update has come in and it's reset some of my settings. So it was a brand new update to the game today, and it's removed some of my settings is all it is. There we go, all set. I'm actually gonna wonder if I can do it here. Look, assistance options, navigation aids, taxi ribbon. There we go, taxi ribbon off. There. When you're doing Vatsim, when I feel 100% confident with a few airports. Here we go. You're just shaving the dogs. All right. B1. Oh, rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps up. Going to 118.775. 2E fly 4585. Good day.
118.775 2E fly 458.
Life just got in the way. Yeah.
Manchester Center 2E fly 4585 is at 2,500 feet, climbing 11,000 feet. 2E fly 4585 Manchester Center altimeter 30.42. Continue to D08080 as planned.
Great city, great people. Yeah, great city, great people, great admins. It was really, really great. Life just got in the way, like Danger said. I couldn't put the time in, and you need to put the time into something like that. Sadly. All right, all right, I've hit autopilot. We should be on autopilot now. There we go. There we go. Now we can watch. Or look out the window, shall I say. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting on Vatsim. It's just not yet. I want to... you know, I did this, I think, when we first went into GTA RP. Not via Atro. By then we already knew roughly what we were doing, but for South Bay in the first place, definitely. Like, I wish I had not streamed it. I think it was funny to go in sort of like and play it and stream it at the same time for the first time. I think that was kind of amusing. But it also meant that we were very inexperienced in what was going on and all of this sort of thing. And I think it would have been better to spend some time getting to know what I was doing first. And that's really what I want to do with Vatsim. So, yeah. The thing I loved most... Vatsim. Okay, so Vatsim... No, I didn't answer, actually, Falcon. I will answer you now, though. So Vatsim is... it's a multiplayer, right, for Microsoft Flight Simulator, PC only. It's multiplayer, and you have not only players flying the planes, but you have players doing the air traffic control. So you know when you say I know, like our Bristol ground, to Flight 4585, requesting clearance to Dublin Airport as filed, blah, blah, blah. Like when you're talking to the air traffic controller who tells you clear to land, all of this kind of stuff, it's a real person at the other end. So it increases the immersion in the game like 100-fold because you have a real person. So there's that side of it. But also, all right, they want us to go up to 11,000 feet already, so I guess up to 11,000 feet we go. So that side of it is really cool, but also all the other pilots are the same. They're real people. And then... we need another 6,000 feet on that, by the way. That 11, I'm not happy with that. Altitude increased by 6,000 feet.
Manchester Center 2E flight 4585.
What?
Request
No, I don't want 200.
2E flight 4585 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect flight level 200.
I don't want 200. I need less than that.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect flight level
200.
200. Flight 4585.
Decrease by 3.
Manchester Center 2E flight.
That's what we want, 17,000 feet.
Request 17.
So yeah, so it's basically realism. So you're doing the same thing as you're doing now.
11,000 feet. Expect 17,000 feet.
Doing exactly the same thing that we're doing right now. The difference is that the air traffic controller is a person.
Climb and
So
maintain
that's the only difference.
Expect 17,000 feet.
It's also whitelisted, so the multiplayer, the people that you're going to be playing with in multiplayer, all are playing more realistically, rather than, you know, if you play multiplayer on Flight Simulator, you might have people doing loop-the-loops in a... You might have people, you know, like flying loop-the-loops in a Boeing 747 or whatever, which you obviously don't want when you're going for realism. So it's a realism thing, really.
Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access a wide range of free live TV and paid movies library.
I think we're done. I think we are currently good to go. So we should hit 11,000 feet and then he should send us directly up higher. As we fly over Newport, this is right now, isn't it?
About the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet to fly 4585.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet to fly 4585.
Look at that weather. Weather looks good. Actually, it looks less... The sky isn't as bright. So one thing that's been annoying me recently on this game is how bright the sky is in the distance. In fact, I think I mentioned it yesterday. But if you look in the distance right now, I mean, we've got the haze of the clouds, obviously, which looks flipping awesome. But the sky in the on the horizon is a lot, like the ground is a lot clearer. I wonder if that's something that they fixed in this patch. Ooh. Oh, because it was way too bright. Way too bright. But there we go. There we go. But yeah, that's very noticeably different from yesterday. Definitely. So now what I want to know is what runway is in use at Dublin International Airport. Now, I don't know how I'm going to figure that out. I can look on the Vatsim map because there is somebody... Oh, okay, so EIDW does have... we can't see any information. There's no one at Dublin International Airport right now. Maybe not then. Maybe not then. But yeah, so welcome everybody. Thanks for hanging with us on a Thursday morning. Weather is absolutely flipping lovely here in England. For the first time, I can safely say, as I look out the window in this plane, it looks relatively like that. That looks good though. So you gonna have I accidentally inadvertently gotten you into trying out some flight sim, Brit? You said was it you who said like you were looking at a particular HOTAS system? Was that you? I forget. Were you looking at the? It was the Thrustmaster Airbus edition. Was that you that we were looking at the other day? It was. Have you got anything like right now, or would you just use controller? You've had it since release. Oh, the flight sim. Bum 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 bum. I must admit, what I found is like really cool. Well, not really cool, but I'm really sort of chuffed with, I guess. Not floating my own boat or anything. Just I'm pleased. Is that I remember when we first played this, and I was thinking it was going to be just easy, like blah, like jump on, do it. I think we flew to Sydney or something, didn't we? And there was a bit of a crash, and I remember thinking, oh. And I remember thinking, watching the likes of Droya and AV Geek and stuff flying around and thinking like, oh my god, the MCDU looks really hard to use. Like all this stuff looks really hard to use. And however, now like it's not even, I'm not even thinking about it. And that's what I needed. That's what I needed to do. When I'm saying I don't want to do Vatsim yet because I want to make sure that I know the plane inside and out, that's what I meant. Like I want to be able to, I've literally just chatted to you guys the entire time whilst programming in the flight plan and doing all those things without even thinking about it. And that's what it needs. The plane needs to be something that I don't have to think about. I just know how to do. And then because the contact with ATC is going to be the bit I need to be thinking about constantly. It is indeed, Falcon. It is indeed. I don't think it works on Xbox either. I think you need it on PC. Using a cheap HOTAS. Which one have you got? I've got the... So I've actually got two. Okay, so I've got... we're using an Airbus right now, so I'm using a stick. So for a joystick, I have a Cytec X52, which is like 10 years old. I think this thing is literally as old as my son. This sucker just here. So this is... the Cytec, as I say, X52. It's super old. I bought it to play X-Plane 11 and FSX. That was it back in the day. And so yeah, so that's the one I'm using at the moment because we are flying in the Airbus, which has a what's it called? Has a stick, a joystick, and then yeah, we have this lovely piece of equipment just here, which is the Honeycomb Aeronautical, what's it called? Flight yoke. Put that one back. For when we are flying in the Boeing or a Cessna, etc., etc., anything with the yoke. So that's why you were thinking about On Air. On Air is brilliant. On Air is absolutely brilliant. And in fact, if today's stream goes well enough, we might give away a key today. I think. See how it goes by the end. But it might be worth doing it. I've got a good feeling about today. I think today's gonna be good. Alright. As we look out, they've improved the lighting. 100%. There's no way they haven't. That's night and day. That is night and day compared to how it was before. Absolutely night and day. It was not... I mean, it's still bright, but it wasn't... It's not as bright. key. So, do you play... What console do you play on, Falcon? Are you on Xbox? Are you on PlayStation? Are you on... whatever? But basically, On Air is a piece of software. It's like a management game. If you're not interested in Vatsim, you wouldn't find On Air interesting. On Air is like a management game for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So you are essentially... You manage your own airline. You have to hire pilots and fly cargo around and stuff like that to try and make as much money as possible to buy more planes and stuff like that. It's kind of just gives... It's like career mode for Microsoft Flight Simulator, basically. It's career mode for Microsoft Flight Sim. Bum, 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 bum. It's cool. Like, Old Bear is literally smashing it right now. I need to jump back on it, and I think early next week when we... Because I'm really enjoyed... So I can't stream Monday nights because my son has football. I can't stream Sunday nights because I have work. I can't stream Saturday this week because I have work. I can't stream on... I can't stream tonight, for example, because my son has a birthday party to go to. I'm enjoying doing these daytime ones because... we're getting to hang out when usually we wouldn't. So I've really enjoyed this, and I think I'm going to stick to it. Not 100%, but I think we're going to do a lot more daytime stuff because, as I say, it means, for me, it takes a bit of pressure off. And so I think On Air is great to do when you're using like live timing and stuff. So I think next week what we'll probably do is I'll jump on Air during the day. We'll do some On Air stuff. At least a couple of days. Try and earn as much money. I've got to catch up with Old Bear. He's got like £2 billion or something in On Air. He's like basically Richard Branson. Old Bearson. Richard Bearson. That's who he is. Which reminds me, you haven't... I need you to send me, Old Bear, if you're still there. I need you to send me a... Jet. Welcome, buddy. Why didn't that set the light? Maybe it did. Who knows? Who knows why that didn't set the lights off? But what was I saying? Yeah, Old Bear, if you are listening somewhere in the background, you need to go on Epidemic Sound and find me a sound that you want for your thing. Downloaded Flight Simulator a while ago. It failed because your PC didn't have enough space. Yes. You need 128, I want to say, gigabytes to download the base game. Then if you want to have all the world updates with, you know, the extra scenery, you're going to need a lot more. It's a space hogger. Definitely, for sure. I actually have a separate hard drive specifically for my Microsoft Flight Simulator add-ons. So that's always obviously good. I got the main game installed on my C drive, and then I have, as I say, another one for the add-ons. So I'll come and extend this right now. All right, we got a fair way to go, and we're just about to head north over the Irish Sea, aren't we? Goodbye, Wales. Goodbye, Wales. X-Plane 11. X-Plane 11 is, yeah, is not too huge, is it? Because the scenery is not crazy. Like, the scenery is not too crazy on X-Plane 11, is it? I've noticed a lot of people still fly a lot of X-Plane 11. Who was it I was watching the other day? Who was it? Oh, I can't remember. Send me a DM. All right, thank you. Jazzy's in. That's funny. Jet, if you're somewhere watching, you can chat. You just need to be a subscriber, and that keeps the bots out. YouTube has an issue with bots, which Twitch has an issue with trolls. YouTube doesn't have that issue. YouTube has an issue with bots, though, and the problem is that automated bots will come in and just post crap constantly, and so to remove that problem, we turn on subscribers only chat. So that's why that's on. But yes, sunny. It is lovely. It's a lovely day. Absolutely lovely day. All right, so at this point, I want to start thinking about our destination. We can go into our performance, and we can go over to our approach. We can start typing this in. QNH is Q1030. So 1030 is our QNH. Our temperature on the ground when we get there is 13 degrees. So not a bad temperature. And the wind is 260 at 7 knots. So 260 at 07 knots. Like so. Transition altitude we're going to need to get from the charts. So I'm going to have to find that really quickly. Our transition altitude is... Right, Sorin. Did we put in Sorin? We didn't, I don't think. We're going to need to get all this stuff in reasonably quickly, actually, at this point. So, reckon 28 left. Let's just go for 28 left and see. 5,000 feet is our transition altitude, so 5000 is our transition altitude. Barometer is... that's our minimum descent, or our descent altitude is... looking like it's gonna be 858 by the looks of things. I think is our minimums. So now we can come back to our flight plan. Do I play Among Us? No, Falcon. Not into Among Us. Played it a couple of times, but it never really grabbed me. Never really grabbed me, if I'm honest. All right, so let's have a look down here. Sorin. We need our charts up at this point. Load the flight. That's fine. Bam, 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 bam. Battery 1 Zulu, battery 2 uniform, battery 2X, that's the one we're coming in on. So when we get to Sorin, maximum 230 knots and flight level 7,000. So at Sorin, we need to be at 7,230 knots. So we're coming in here. Speed is going to be 230 on descent, and altitude was 7,000, right? All right. Flying up over Isle of Man or going up over Ireland? We are currently headed towards... well, the Isle of Man is kind of under the right-hand engine right now. In that direction is the Isle of Man, and Ireland is on the left. So we're kind of going up that way. I was going to fly to the Isle of Man, actually, but there wasn't any... I didn't have a scenery. I was like, didn't really want to do it without the scenery, so... Since you've never played Flight Simulator. Yes! Yeah, the game has everything you would possibly need to crash your plane. In any way. Alright. Switch that to nav mode. So I can have a little look in here. So yeah, so we're going Vatry to Lemgu, Vatry, Sorin. So 7,000 is where we want to be. 31 miles. Okay. So we'll basically, as soon as we get to Vatry, we will begin our descent down to 7,000 feet. Are we still using Manchester? Crazy times. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Simbrief still reckons we're going to use 28 left. Hope you're right, Simbrief. Let's hope you're right. So, let's see. 28 left. ILS or localizer. Runway 28 left. We're going to come in from... Looks like Lapmo is where we need to head. To come in on 28 left. Which means we're going to have to go from there to Sivna up to Lapmo. Gibraltar. I don't currently have scenery for Gibraltar, but I'm trying to slowly but surely gather sort of like decent, like cool airports scenery wise. There is scenery for Gibraltar around, which I could get, but I don't have right now. All right, so we're going to Sivna. So Sorin to Sivna. Sorin to Sivna, which is 230 and flight level 270, and then Lapmo is 180, 3,000. So 7,000. So Sivna's just straight up, and then Lapmo 180, 3,000. That's us.
Center 2E fly 4585, 17,000 feet.
Hurry, fly 4585, Shannon Center, altimeter 30.42, continue to retreat as planned.
Okay. Vatry 2X. So we want to go from Sorin. New waypoint is going to be Sivna. There we go. It's the next waypoint. There we go. And then after Sivna, we're going to go to the next waypoint, which is Lapmo. LA. Point. Then Lapmo is speed constraint 180. And altitude is 3,000. Go. Insert that. Okay. So we need to start beginning our descent down to 7,000 now. So I'm going to ask. Okay, never mind. They're going to tell us anyway. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. 2 fly 4585.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. 2 fly 4585.
Chewy's time to get shaved. I can't believe you're shaving your dogs today. What a day. What a day. Today we'll be shaving the dog. So, oh, there we go. That's where we want to bring it in. You can start to see. Oh. Sorin, then Sivna. And then we Lapmo from Sivna. Bum, 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 bum. Tivner is 230, flight level 70 as well. But I'm 230. 7. There we go. All right. Hey, Beanie Basher. Good morning. Good morning, buddy. It's disappointing. No, what are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Some people like to chill, man. Everybody's different. You like to talk. Other people like to chill. It's just the way it is, man. Using the new version with VNav, no. No, I'm not. I've been avoiding the experimental version because things go wrong and I don't like things going wrong. I can make things go wrong on my own. I don't need the plane to do it for me. So I avoid the experimental version at the moment. I'm using the developer version or the development version. So I'm using the kind of in-between one because it's more stable than the experimental, but has got more features than the normal. So it's like a balance, if you like. No, exactly, Beanie, mate. I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem. I was reading Falcon's comment. Falcon was the one who said it. Whenever I watch streams, 100%. Like if I'm in a stream watching it, if I chat in any way, it's rare. Completely rare. I barely ever say anything in chat when I'm watching a stream. So it's fine. I was explaining to Falcon how people don't always want to chat. Sometimes people just want to chill. Bum, bum, bum. I've been doing this long enough now to know my way around all this stuff. So yeah, don't worry about it. I was like I say, just trying to explain how it works. Been doing this for ages now, actually. Ugh. Oh, that's us. Going to 119.555. 2 fly 4585. Good day. 119.555. There we go. Lights on. It's all good, dude. It's all good. All right, what do we got going on? Should hopefully... Going to use the selected altitude mode to come down. I need to put the brakes on. Bring our speed down. So that we can start to bring our altitude down, obviously. Still don't know what approach we're getting. We don't know what runway.
We have begun our final descent into Dublin. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
In we come. So this still says runway 28 left. I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. But I guess we'll find out. It seems to be a really, really simple approach, though, if it is. Here we go. Okay. 28 left approach. Expect runway, vectors runway 28 left approach. 28 left. Okay. So we can now put that into here, can't we? So we'll go in here. Our arrival is going to be ILS runway 28 left. Star-wise... I'm not going to put via any stars or anything because we're coming in via LAPMO anyway, so we don't need to put any of that stuff in. So it's just runway 28 left. That should, hopefully, it's given us MaxEv. And then, yeah, so LAPMO we've already got. Beautiful. Oh, this is going to be so beautiful. Oh, you ready for the butter? It's going to be buttery. As we begin our descent. What have we just passed? Sivna. So we just passed Sivna, flight level 70. Here we go. Let me see what we got, what we got. So we're at 230 knots. We need to be at 180 knots and 3,000 feet by there. So we're going to begin our descent right now. Going to begin our descent down to 3,000 feet. Hopefully. Yeah. Oh. It's like they read my mind. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet to fly 4585.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Tower on 118.62 fly 4585.
Do. My dearie me. The world's getting a bit flippin' scary right now. It's getting a bit scary. Thanks for everyone who's thumbs up so far. I'm glad you're all enjoying today's flights. We've got to fly back yet. So we'll be doing that shortly. I'm going to actually get my flight plan drawn up for that. I'm going to do that now. So we've got our new flight. We need to slow down. Bum, 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 bum. Paris was good. Hang on, what was yesterday? What did we do yesterday? Yesterday was Paris, wasn't it? Where did we go yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was Paris Orly. Yeah, Paris was good. Everything is coming together nicely. Definitely. All right, so where is... Oh, I put my feet on the rudders. All right, so we have got... where's the airport? Not that way. That way is Isle of Man. Should be like over that way somewhere. And the airport is, I'm guessing, over there somewhere. God, Ireland, so green. Tia blimmin' barking outside and then not coming in. All right, here we go. Here we go. Bum 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 bum. Why would you delete all your messages? That's more annoying, Falcon. Deleting the messages doesn't change anything. They still show up for everybody. All right, LAPMO, we're coming in hopefully at 3,000. Yep, we've got 3,000 already. Let's grab the localizer. It's all good. All right, what's the temperature? 13 degrees, very little wind. Everything set. All right, we need 180 knots. I'm going to bring our airspeed down to, at this point, 145. That's my landing speed I like. Just telling you it's sunny out, mate. Yeah. Why it's called the Emerald Isle, yeah. All right, let's fully... Let's get... We need full flaps. Localizer. So we're grabbing the localizer now at this point. What we're waiting for is this diamond in the middle on the... You can see a diamond coming down towards that 3000. When that hits, we hit approach mode. It should then grab the localizer like so and keep us online and bring us down along with it. Landing gear down. And we come. Cabin crew, seats for landing, please. Oh, you bumhead. Cabin crew, seats for landing, please. Cabin crew, seats for landing, please.
2,500. Okay.
Dublin Tower 2E fly 45858 miles east inbound ILS runway 28 left approach.
Fly 4585 Dublin Tower. Altimeter tree 0.42 with 262 at 10. Cleared ILS runway 28 left approach.
Yes, we're doing a round trip. Always the round trips.
Left approach 2E fly 4585.
Done a video on how you did the live outside videos. Oh, what do you mean?
Fly 4585 follow the aircraft on the runway. With 262 at 10. Cleared to land runway 28 left. Shamrock 233 exit runway when able.
Follow the aircraft on the runway. Clear to land runway 28 left. 2 fly 4585.
Cleared to land runway 28 left 2E fly 4585.
Have I done a video on how I did the live outside videos? What do you mean by the live outside videos? But that's cool. Springtime trees.
Shamrock 233 exit runway when able.
Shamrock 233, get the heck off my runway, my friend. We are coming in to land. You are currently in the way. That's cabin check. Doing days out. Oh, do you mean like to be able to take a camera away and come back? I was looking at that for the streams, wasn't I? The long 24-hour streams and stuff. Yes, I know how to do it. Just need a couple of phones, a GoPro. All right.
100 above.
In we come.
121.8 Shamrock 233.
In we come. In we come. In we come. Come.
500.
It was a bit ago. It was. Yeah.
300.
Dublin Tower Air France 1717 at runway 28 left ready for departure IFR to Takeoff.
Oh, there's Air France just there.
Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway.
50. 40. 30.
Hold short runway 28 left Air France 1717.
5.
Oh. That was a bit beautiful, that. That's how you do that, Mr. High Flyer. That's how you do that. If you're wondering. I don't know if you were wondering or not, but if you were. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dublin. The local time is 11:32 a.m. and it's currently about 14 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile device.
All right.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us.
Let's get taxi to the gates.
We encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
Flight 4585 taxi to gate 200 using taxiway Sierra 5 Sierra Whiskey 2 cross runway tree 4 right 1 Alpha Tango 2 Alpha Tango 1. Taxiing to gate 200 using taxiway Sierra 5 Sierra Whiskey 2 cross runway tree 4 Mike 1 Alpha Tango 2 Alpha Tango 1 2 Fly 4585.
All right. Let's get our taxi information. All right. So, gate 200 using taxiway Sierra 5 Sierra Whiskey 2 cross runway. All right, let's have a look then. We've just landed here, I believe. Sierra 5, that's where we are now. So, Sierra, so we're going down all the way, and then we're going to Whiskey 2, which should be left. Cross the runway, and then M1, 82. M1 is that one, and then 82, 81. Okay. Which is over there somewhere. Alright, well, we'll figure that when we get there. So, I'm going to need my head tracking on for this. Took your full PC away last year, then discovered your phone internet was not up to it. Nice landing. Thanks, mate. Right, so Sierra, we now headed this way. We're getting reasonably good at this now, High Fly, I'd say. 15:46, we were early as well, which is always good. No worries, Falcon. Have a great day, buddy. Have a great day. Thanks for coming to hang out. I appreciate it. All right, so we're looking for... The next one's going to be Whiskey 2. Which is going to be off to the left. You're going to have the West Apron first. So we got Sierra just there. We're still on Sierra. Right, that's the apron, so we're going to go past that. And here we should have, I think, on the left, that is Sierra, Sierra 3. That's the entrance to the apron. And we've got... There we go. So this is where we're going to go. Oh, wait. Hang on. There we go. Whiskey 2. Doodle-doo. And then we've got to fly back. So in a minute, we'll fly back again. Back to Bristol. So we'll be... This airport's really cool. I didn't realize how cool this airport was. We're going to come in more often. Okay. So We need to cross runway, which we are fine with. And then we have... All right. So now we are... Let's check what the rest of it was. M1, so yep, 82, 81. Okay, should take us to where we need to go. So, where are we going? It's gonna be this way somewhere. So 132. We have where the hell is 81? It's gonna be Link. It's gotta be Link 1, right? Alright, we're a bit lost at this point. So let's have a look on this map. See where we're going. There we go. All right, so 200 is that way and then left. All right. My God, this is a freaking maze, man. We need to go in that direction. Follow this, I think. Okay, well, I know where our gate is. We're just gonna have to flip and try and get there somehow. Only ever visited the island by ferry. Okay, so we're going this way. I think we weren't supposed to go through that bit, but it's flipping complex. So there's 201. There you go. This is going to be 200 just here. I think. Yep. 200. So this is where we're going. In here, as you can see. Alright, not the end of the world. Not the best taxiing, I must admit. Here we go. Keep coming. Beautiful. Lovely jubbly. Alright, head tracking off. Alright, so that's the first section of today's flight done. Happy with that. Very happy with that. That was good. Let's grab this sucker to get our stairs or jetway right now. I think it's stairs. Because we definitely don't have a jetway. Maybe we do. How's everybody getting out? The game is not happy. It's like, you can't have stairs. They put the stairs all the way over here, look. 201, that is. We're not going to 201. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Let's get the baggage and the catering at least. And come back inside here. Where we can turn on the APU. Let's get external power as well. Turn the seatbelt lights off. Taxi lights off. And come down here and turn off the engines as well. And there we go. That's the first flight of today. Successful. Buttery landing. Super, super, super happy with that. Flaps back up. There we go. Plane's back on. And beacon lights can go off now. So the beacon lights you have on basically to let people know that your engines are running and you don't want people to get sucked into them, etc. So plane is now deboarded. Should be done for today. Have to do him in 3 goes because he doesn't sit still long enough. Oh, bless him. I'm the same. I have to have my hair cut in 3 different goes. Can't do it all in one go. Alright, so that's done. APU is now available, so let's turn the APU on. Turn off external power. Turn off the fuel pumps for now. And let's get our new flight plan done. So our coming into Bristol is going to be 6,000. We know this already. And we can, let's see, come back up to here where we're going to do our next flight plan. So I already started doing it. So it's, again, 4585 departing, EI Delta W, wasn't it? And we were heading for Echo Golf Golf Delta, like so. I'm going to go, while we're waiting for these guys to all get off the plane, I'll go grab some puppies for you to see. Not in the World Wrestling Federation version of grabbing some puppies. Don't worry. 40 quid each of the groomers. Yeah, screw that. Screw that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, some people you'd have to take them to the groomers because the groomers have also, like, they've got the ability to, like, calm them down with, like, pills and stuff, haven't they, as well? Can't they, like, chill them out? Give them the chill out drugs? So, altitude this time is going to be 18,000 feet. And that's all set. I love how quickly how quick it is to set these up recently. All right, so this time we're actually going across. So for this flight on the way home, we're going to be heading directly out, directly east. I don't know why I keep forgetting my northeast, southwest. Going directly east, where we're going to head over out towards Liverpool and then directly down. So we're pretty much avoiding Wales this time. Hope nobody wanted to go to Wales or look at Wales. We should be flying over. Snowdonia's at the top of Wales, isn't it? We might actually be able to see some cool mountains on our way. Some of the English mountains. Okay. Beautiful. Generating briefing package. Excellent. So now we should be able to click that. Should bring us back. There we go. What a complicated airport this is, though. What a complicated airport. I'm thinking, yeah, we'll get to know these airports to use on Vatsim. Like, I can't see us wanting to fly in and out of here straight away. Just the complexity of the flipping taxi ranks is bad enough, isn't it? But, there we go. Everything here is now set up. And we are ready to do this. So one thing I will do, our initialization, let's get that stuck in at least. So Echo India Delta Whiskey. And we're going to Echo Golf Golf Delta. All right. Flight number, we'll do 4585 again. And our alternate this time is actually Echo Golf Lima Lima, which I can't remember if that's Gatwick or Heathrow. That's Heathrow, isn't it? EGLL. Deck still 15. And our flight level is 180. Way home. Okay. Block fuel on board. 5.3 again. 5.3 again. And 0 fuel weights. We'll just grab straight away because that's still done. Come up here to the fuel and 5300 to refuel. Right, I'm going to go grab a drink and some puppies. So I will be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere, or do go somewhere. It's entirely up to you. Like we were looking through the window there. That's cool. Or were we? I don't know. Right, I'll be back in a second.
Dublin ground Shamrock 101 Heavy requesting pushback. Shamrock 101 Heavy pushback request accepted. Shamrock 101 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Shamrock 101.
All right, I'm back. Let me go grab a puppy so you can see the puppy. Hold on. Hold up the phone. Give me a second.
Dublin ground Shamrock 101 Heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR. Shamrock 101 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 28 left using taxiway Zulu Bravo 1 Echo 1 cross runway 34. Contact tower on 1
All right.
61 ready.
So, who do we have here? Blue. This is Blue. How you doing, buddy? I just had to wake him up, so he's super tired.
Hold short runway 28 left via taxiway Zulu Bravo 1 Echo 1 cross runway 34 Shamrock
Oh, yeah.
101 Heavy.
So this is Blue. The size of him, though. So big now, buddy. Rupert II, as Danger calls him. He is huge mungus. Everyone's still deboarding on the plane, so that's fine. Literally the size of my forearm right now. They look so much like Tia. I know. Oh, yeah. Almost ate my whole head off then. Oh, okay. They're just the cutest little thing in the whole world ever. Little baby sus. Those teeth, though, did you see that? Dangerous. They are 4 weeks old. 4 weeks old. So they're half the way to where most people would get rid of them. Like most puppies you'd get at 8 weeks. We keep ours till 10 weeks because it's better for the puppies. So we keep them an extra 2 weeks with their mum. Because yeah, behavior wise and things like that, it's much better for the dog. The more time they spend learning from their mum rather than learning from us, the better. So bless, he's super tired. I'm gonna go put him back to bed. But for those of you who hadn't seen him yet, this is one of the puppies. As I say, I'll get puppy cam sorted soon. There we go. Needle sharp, I know. All right. So, let's get back into the game then, as we wait for everybody to leave. Let's go into here and take a little look. So, there's only a few passengers left before we're done anyway, as you can see. But everyone was happy, which is the main thing. I think they did snacks, didn't they? They did do snacks today, so we did do in-flight service, so that's good. But lovely jubbly. He takes some pictures.
Dublin ground Shamrock 742 requesting pushback.
Oh, there's a plane requesting pushback. Where is it? Oh, that'll be that sucker over there, wouldn't it? I bet. Is that one? Yep. So that Shamrock flight there's leaving. Got a 5-6 month old Staffy. They're good fun. Oh, I love Staffies. We used to have a Staffy back in the day. So I'm looking at the ground right now. And trying to figure out. So the taxiway is odd, isn't it? The taxiway is odd. You've got these random lights in the middle here. But this is the taxiway. This is 200T. 127. Use minimum power. Yep. So this is the taxiway that we came along on.
Dublin ground Shamrock 742 requesting the end of pushback.
In between these reds.
Shamrock 742 request to end pushback received.
So yeah, so we basically should have come off. We went along this way. Whiskey 2.
742 with Yankee ready to taxi IFR.
And then Mike 1. And then this is the direction we should have come down.
Short of runway 28 left using taxiway.
We've got apron 2, apron 1. Okay, so I reckon that was...
Contact tower on 118.6 when ready.
So the AT2 and AT1 was apron. Apron 2, apron 1. Okay. Runway 28 left is, by the looks of things, the runway we're going to be taking off from. Let's tune ATIS actually and have a look. Shh, quiet. Quiet, sausage dogs. I say so. Landing and departing runway 28 left. Yeah. So we actually want clearance next. Runway 28 left is the runway in use. So at this point, everything is complete. So we can end this flight and see. Head of schedule, soft landing, 170 FPM. Lovely jubbly, very smooth. Yes! We just got the Bronze Passenger Choice Award. Excellent. Hopefully we get a pay rise for that. Anyway, let's do our next flight, which is 18,000 feet. Again, 40 for that one. 54. I'm going to go for an hour. It's 1 hour flight time. Boom. We'll have in-flight entertainment and such. All right, so now we are starting to fill up once again. Let's get our next flight plan into the MCDU as quick as possible. All that is good. We are on the APU right now. Well, yeah. And the girls are outside. What I'm thinking I might do now that we've got, so if some of you might not know, you can do !DJ. And I've been live streaming my DJ sets recently because I have gone back. I am doing Sunday nights DJing. I've taken a few more recently as well to try and catch up on some finances. So all of those nights that I'm streaming, that I'm DJing, I'm live streaming the set on Mixcloud. So you guys can watch and listen along on Mixcloud if you would like to. The link is, I think it's !DJ in the chat. And what I was considering doing, I must admit, in the summer, is setting up outside and doing like a stream in the garden, like a music thing. I don't know. I'm kind of playing with everything right now. When during lockdown, it was all like Arc. It was about the games. It was about trying to bring as many people in as possible to that live streams because it was Twitch and you don't earn money on Twitch unless you're live streaming. So like it was all about that. Whereas now I've realized, you know, I'm settling down to do this for life. And so I am trying to use all of my creative juices, every creative juice I can find to basically keep myself entertained and happy. At which point, it might be interesting to do something like that. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, so we got all of this information. We got our flight initialization in. That's all done. MCDU, we can go to ATSU, and AOC, we'll get our weather request done as soon as possible. Beautiful, there we go. Performance-wise, it's going to be a flaps 1 takeoff. You put a space in, you sausage dog. You silly sausage. I'll put a space in. There we go. You muppet. Right. We've emptied the plane and now we are refilling it again, Falcon. So welcome back. We are refilling the plane to get up in the sky again so we can go fly back. So yeah, we're flying back to England now. Our V1 rotate is 3.3 and 3.7 for V2. Okay. Okay. Transition altitude. So now we're going to be departing from Dublin International. So I'm going to actually EIDW. Oh, what the hell? Wrong place. EIDW. Tia's just sat by the door. All right, so if I have a look at our flight plan right now, we can see that our departure is 28 left, and we're going direct to NDEC. So let's have a look. And all right. Phone does it automatically. Damn autocorrect. Pain in the butt. Okay, so let's load the flight plan into here. So we're going to be taking off 28 left, I think. Going to have to come into our flight plan. And departure is going to be 28 left. We're going to need to use one of these transitions. But which one are we going to use? Because we don't have it on here. Let's see. And we're hanging down in Allen Town. Alright, let's edit this flight. I don't know. Direct to index, a good idea. So the... Alright, so we're going to use the Dexon departure is what we're going to do. Alright. So we're going to be using the Dexon. This sucker just here. The Dexon 1A departure. There we go. Boom. So it's simple, but that's what we're going to be using. 28 left to OE, and then we turn to Dexon at 12,000. Then we need to go from Dexon to via the Y24 airway. So Yankee 124, sorry, 124 airway. And we're going to Ampit, which is an armpit without the R. Ampit. Do. And then we are going via L15 to Risla. L15 airway, and we're going to Risla, which is Romeo Indio Sierra Lima Alpha. Then we are going to November 862, or via November 862 to Amral. So going to be in November 862 to Amral, which is Alpha Mike Romeo Alpha Amral. Boom. All right. Pretty sure we're still going to be landing at runway 9 in Bristol, so I'm going to put it in now. Our arrival is going to be ILS-09 via the AMRA 1 Bravo Star via Bristol. There we go. Armpits and wristlers. It's going to be an eventful night. It's going to be stinky. Imagine the smell. Armpits and wristlers. The smell is going to be intensely disgusting. There we go. All right. Set. Everything is set. Dogs are good. They're fantastic. Thank you very much for asking, Falcon. All right, let's look at the flight plan. Bag it, looked it. There we go. So we basically take off and turn left. Essentially is all it is. Take off, turn left. And then at Bristol, we're going to come in, turn left like so. Lovely jubbly. So we'll get all the minimums put in for our arrival closer to the time. Although we could do it all now, actually. We've probably got time. So we know that we're coming in via Bristol at 7,000 is not where we want to be. Definitely not where we want to be, actually. We want to be, by the time we fly over BRI, we want to be at 3,000. So that's 100% wrong. 3,000 there. And speed constraint 220. It's fine. Get my charts up for Bristol. Avograph charts. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. So the Bristol we are coming in via is Amro. As you can see, Amral is 160 and then Riles is 150. So Amral 160, Riles 150. So let's make sure we've got that in there. So Amral here needs to be 160. Our constraints on descent. Beautiful. And you can see our maximum speed at Ingo is 250, 220, 7,000. It still wants us to be at 7,000 feet when we come into BRI. That's an insanely high. That's so high. Like, so high. How does he even want us to do that? Routing is Amral 160, Riles 150, Dobum Inger, slow down to 250 knots. Bristol, flight level 2, flight level 70. Then what? So then we're gonna, our approach would then be runway 9. Where we would then need to get from 7,000 feet all the way down to the ground level in this very, very short amount of time. I don't get it. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. So I am therefore going to ignore it. All right. So descent's fine. Landing, the Barrow is 813. We know that fact. Transition altitude is 6,000. We know that fact as well. And we'll wait for the weather. Bristol is not on top of a mountain. So I've heard. I heard that was the case. Ian Savage, good morning, buddy. Or afternoon, depending on where you are. How are you doing? Welcome. We're just flying back from Dublin to Bristol now. We've done the first half, the first leg. We've brought our Bristolians and dumped them in Ireland so they can go and get loads of Guinness. And now we're going to bring some Irish people back to Bristol so they can get some chips. And look at the suspension bridge. Something like that. But yeah, no, we're just about to set up for the home leg, shall we say. This scenery for this Irish airport for Dublin is amazing, but for some reason, I don't know. I think it's maybe to do with my World Update 8, which happened today. I've probably got to do some updates to the, like, make sure my mods are all installed properly and stuff. But we don't seem to have any gates, which is obviously slightly weird. So we have invisible gates right now.
If the overhead bin is full after
Flight plans are all input properly.
As a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row,
flight level 180.
Responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required.
Dublin isn't ready.
Or prefer not to perform these actions,
they're going to miss us for sure, Falcon. They're going to miss us, but at the end of the day, they have to learn to walk and talk on their own, okay? We can't be holding their hand the entire time.
Thank you and welcome aboard.
Look at that, look. Perfect. That happened last time you reinstalled. Yeah, it did. It did. Well, no, yeah, because I reinstalled last time, didn't I? This time is actually an update. So every month this year, they're doing a world update. This month was Iberia, which is the likes of Portugal and I think Portugal and Spain. But yeah, so there was a proper update today. And it has changed a few of my mods, unfortunately. But game seems to run nicely though, and that's all I care about really. Is like last time we did a world update, it screwed everything up. This time it seems to have worked nicely, so I'm chuffed with that. All right, so we can now move back to arc mode on that one and zoom out just a tad because everything is now set up. We need our company message, which we've got. So MCVU, ATSU, AOC. We have our messages and we have our meta information. Print that out. This is such a cool feature. There we go. Collect the paper. There we go. Reinstall every couple of updates to make sure. Yeah, I think so. We should be able to notice as well, Danger. Like, I think we all were noticing how jumpy it was before I reinstalled it. So need to just be like, okay, it's starting to run a bit poo. Let's reinstall it and all is good. Everything is set, Falcon. We are 100% set for this flight. What time is it where I am, Ian? It is 12:16 p.m. It's 1:15 midday. It's nice weather today, actually. It's a really nice day for once. So, I forgot we had that command. Get on, Danger. Danger, you just know all the commands. All of them. I can't wait. The next command we're going to bring back that I'm going to have to write the code for manually, but the next command is going to be the VIP list. So, that'll be like the flight list. And then, hopefully, I can link it to the game. But that'll be the next one. And then after that, I wanted to bring some other stuff. I can't remember what it was. There are some other commands that I want to add in later as well. Just writing everything manually because for YouTube especially, they just don't exist. I want to do too many things that don't exist. And a lot of them exist for Twitch, but not YouTube. But some of them don't even exist for Twitch. Like the next charity stream we're going to do, I'm writing my own code for. It doesn't exist for any platform. Doesn't matter what platform you're going to do, what I'm going to do next time. It doesn't exist. You'd have to write it yourself. So I'm going to. Still want your don't mess. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I should get Rosie to record it, shouldn't I? Get Rosie to record it. All right, so the Shamrock flight has taken off now, I believe. So it's pretty much just us in this airport currently. We're all alone. There's no one here beside me. Apart from this guy. He's chilling. Absolutely chilling right now. Right, I'll tell you what we can do while we're here. Let's get our clearance because we've done everything now.
Clearance delivery to Fly 4585 ready to copy IFR clearance to Bristol. Fly 4585 is cleared to Bristol Airport as filed.
Beautiful.
Takeoff runway 28 left climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 132.15, squawk 1206.
Clear to Bristol Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 28 left. Climb and maintain 7,000. Departure on 132.15. Squawk 1206. Beautiful. We are known for bad weather. But we just have boring weather, Falcon. That's the problem. We have rain a lot. When we get sun, it's generally not super hot, so no one has a swimming pool. When we get the winter, we don't tend to get too much snow. We just get rain. At least where I live, this is what it's like where I live. We get rain in the winter, rain in the spring, rain in the autumn, rain and a little bit of sunshine in the summer. That's how it is where I live. And then everyone else is like, oh, making a snowman. I'm like... The tutorial on how to do it. Oh, hang on. Are you a little bit behind, High Flyer? Tutorial on how to do what? If you, by the way, if you're watching the stream and the live that's kind of around here somewhere, there's a button that says live. If it doesn't have a red circle next to it, if the live isn't red, you click it. Click it, it'll bring you up to date. Other than that, you might have dragged behind. So if you rewinded the stream or paused the stream at any point, then it will it's not like Twitch. It won't keep you up to date. You'll skip stuff. You can basically, this is another good thing about YouTube streams, is you can literally be watching a live stream and go to the toilet and come back and unpause it and you won't miss anything. You can choose to then watch it slightly delayed, or you can, fast forward and go to the main time. But yeah, click the live button. Make sure that you're up to date. Okay. What are we doing? Thank you very much for the thumbs up, by the way, whoever did that. Ian, how is your day going? What time is it where you are, Ian? Is it late or early where you are? Right, we gotta be nearly boarded by this point. Let's have a look. Yeah, we haven't got much left as far as boarding is concerned, so let's get our taxi clearance. F3, F2, F1, Echo 1.
Taxi to and hold short runway 28 left using taxiway Alpha Tango 1 Alpha Tango 2 Foxtrot 3 Foxtrot 2 Foxtrot 1 Echo 1 cross runway 342 Fly 4585.
Okay. It's 3:21 there in Africa. Ah. Nearly time for dinner for you. Jealous. All right. We are now... So we got our taxi clearance. I doubt the taxi is actually showing up. No. So... You get too much snow danger. I get none. I can't remember the last time it snowed where I live. Genuinely can't remember it. All right, so we are apron 1, 2, and then Foxtrot 3, Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot 1, and then Echo 1 across runway 34. Okay. All right, so we're basically going essentially. So our taxi route is go back here. We're traveling up here. When we get to the end, so we're getting to, so we go up, do all the way to here. We're going left, all the way along here, where we then cross the runway to go to here, which is where we're taking it from. So as far as pushback is concerned, because we can do the pushback now, we are, let's pre-plan it, going back to here. So we want to go to there. All right, pushback planned. You love dinner time? Me too. I'm so hungry. Don't know what we're having for dinner today, but it better be nice. Ah, okay. So we were talking for the about coding for the live stream. Tutorial on how to do it. So I've just been learning, like on the fly. So I couldn't write a tutorial on how to code stuff because I don't know. I've been basically, as I'm doing it, I'm writing it as I'm learning, if you like. So if I need to know how to do something, then I've been looking it up and then writing it, and then it's done, and then, oh, I don't know how to do that, looking it up. Look, so I don't necessarily have a massive understanding on how it all works. I just know how to do all the individual little bits to get what I needed to get done, basically. And it's going to have to be the same for things, for some of this other stuff as well. But yeah, no, that's a thing to remember. I think I have occasionally, I think the bot does pop up and say, does the chat seem like it's a bit delayed? Make sure you click the live button. It's just worth keeping an eye on because it is a fantastic feature of YouTube live streaming, is the fact that you can, you can pause, go to the bathroom and come back so you don't miss a single thing. But on the flip side of that is that, if you forget to click and catch up again, then you're behind for the entire stream, and then you wonder what's going on and why the chat's delayed and all this kind of thing. So yeah, another thing, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I turn adverts off, so there are no adverts on any of my live streams on YouTube. No ads, not a single ad. None of you saw an ad when you came in. None of you will see an ad during the stream, and it's not until after the stream, when it turns into a video, that I turn the adverts on. There's way more lights on than I really want.
We're on your time now.
All right, we're on pushback time, so let's request our pushback.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and
what in the blazes is going on with that camera? What's the camera blue? Flipping camera's blue. Weird. All right, no idea what happened there. No idea what happened at all. But we're back. So never fear, I am here. There we go. That's better. All right, are we back? Can you see me? Annie, you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You back? Yes, we're back. My bad. I don't know. Computer crashed. So. Computer crashed. I don't know why it crashed, but it crashed. So, there we go. Just the way it is, unfortunately. Let me get everything. Let's just get this flight. Well, it was you. No, it's not you, High Flyer. Not you. I still have issues with this computer. I fixed my main one, but I still have issues with the streaming one occasionally. But it's slightly older, so whether that's got something to do with it. Who knows? Update. What update? No. We should be good. It's drivers, I think, on this one. I need to go and check all through the drivers and stuff. But regardless of that, hopefully you should be able to hear me at least right now. I'm not bothering to. We'll leave Twitch alone at this point. I'm not going to go back to Twitch. Because of the game. Oh no! 2 different computers, isn't it? 2 different computers. The gaming computer's fine. Look, we're fine. We're still here. Just trying to find something. There we go. That should have fixed that. Yeah. Right, Tia is no longer allowed outside, by the way. She has been a pain in the ass. But yeah, we'll fix a couple more things and then we'll take off. So, there we go. That's that fixed. A few little bits and bobs. Just wanted to make sure that they work. There we go. I said it's an issue with this PC. Well, I say it's with the cat sitting on top of it hitting the power button. Aiden does that. Aiden hits it with his feet. Aiden quite often hits the power button with his feet. All right. Music's super loud, so let's change that. Other than that, I think everything should be the way that it needs to be. All right. So let's get straight on with it at this point, because now we've wasted some time, haven't we? So we've already got our clearance. We know where we have to go. So let's release the parking brake and get this pushback done. Head up here, turn on the fuel pumps. Taxi lights on, beacon lights on. Turn that off me. Taxi lights on, seatbelt lights on. Throwing spanners in the flipping works.
Direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is fastened, please make sure that your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across your lap.
Oh, I forgot to do the chatbot. We haven't got the chatbot on.
So
make sure you get your points.
Lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire
So yeah, we've got a few, like, I've got now, let's say we've got a fair few channels for different things as well, High Flyer. So if people want to watch games like the Ark and the Rusts and that kind of thing, then I have a whole separate channel for that, so they don't get disturbed by my racing and my flight sims and stuff like this with notifications. So that's something we've done as well. So there's now, I've got different channels for different things. Obviously we've always had the dog channel as well, and then there's my vlogging channel for other stuff. But
secure your mask and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it.
So
that the pilot decides to take us for a swim,
we need to do the other engine.
Is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front.
I think I should change that command, Danger, from SXP to something else. Maybe to survival or something.
Each vest is equipped with a whistle and light.
It was the best. So it's just learning from experience, High Flyer, and like one thing that I really, that was quite disheartening or demoralizing, I guess, a little bit. Hey Thomas, how you doing, buddy? You've arrived just in time for takeoff. One thing that I found really, it was quite demoralizing at the time and disheartening, and that was the, spending a year and a half building a Twitch channel for Ark, where, we got to a point where we were very often the top of the list for Ark. We had, hundreds of people watching. We had a relationship with the devs and stuff. It was amazing, right? And then the minute I stopped playing Ark, obviously you lose all those Ark people. You're kind of back to square one as far as Twitch is concerned. So moving over here, I didn't want to make the same mistake again. And so by having different places for different games, you don't annoy people by giving them notifications for stuff they're not interested in. So that's the thinking behind that. Came via the streaming help originally. I remember back in the day. All right, we are ready to go now. We are going apron 1. So yeah, now apron 2. So we're going right, left even. How you doing, Thomas? How's your day, bud? Hopefully it's going nice. Going well. We have put the hammer down a little bit too hard, I feel. Maximum span there was 36 meters. This is the direction we go. Good, glad to hear it, bud. Glad to hear it. Have you downloaded Sim Update 8, which came out today? I think they've improved the sky a little bit. I don't know if that's necessarily 100% true, but I definitely feel like they have. It doesn't seem as bright, for sure. All right. So let's get prepared. Flaps 1 for takeoff. You know what? I thought this was a complicated airport taxiway wise, but I think as long as you know roughly where you're going, as long as you think about it, it doesn't actually seem that bad, does it? It seems all right. Okay, so now we're going via link 2. I've lost my notepad, sadly. So, Foxtrot 1, so we are going this way. Then I've got to try and remember... Echo 1. Yeah, so we need to go that way. Oh, here we go. Cross one-way 34. I have to go school in 15 minutes. Hope you have a good flight. Thomas, hope you have a fantastic day at school, buddy. Thank you so much for coming in and chilling out. You're just in time for takeoff. Hopefully. You've only got one more day of school after today, mate. And then it's Friday. Whoop, whoop. All right. Park up on the runway here. Make sure everything's set for takeoff. So I don't need my eye tracking for takeoff. Ground spoilers armed. And then we come up to here. Turn our landing lights on. Like so. Everything else is set. Do our all call. Turn off the APU. We just do the cabin check. I clicked it. Yes, we did. And then we'll come down here. Do the takeoff tests. Flight plan. Boom. Constraints are on. Constraints are on that side as well. Barometer set. Tune tower. And get our takeoff clearance. Pre-MCAS. And then we have to do 3 of them. Oh, mate. Clear for takeoff, runway 28 left. 2 fly 45, 85.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 left, 2 fly 45.
Need to fit a tube in the garage. Hopefully it goes well, dude. We're gonna take off while you're doing that. So, all right. Off we go. Oh, wife is home. Here we go. Come on. B1. Rotate. Positive rate gear up. Laps up. I think you will fly the Grand Canyon later. Not done that yet. Mate, that'd be cool.
Going to 132.152 flight 4585.
All right.
Shannon Center 2E flight 4585 is passing 1,000.
There we go.
Climbing 7,000 feet.
Speed for 903 heavy climb and maintain 14,000 feet. 2545 baseline Shannon Center altimeter 30
There we go. Ground spoilers off. Seatbelts already on, so that's good. Oh, you liking the daytime stuff? What are you gonna watch at work tonight? I don't know. You have to watch it back. Have to watch it again. Yeah. That's what you have to do. Tonight I've got Aiden's got a birthday party anyway, so I'm not likely to be home till like 8:30. Maybe 8:45, by which point after that, after I've set up, it's going to be late anyway. So I wouldn't be able to stream tonight regardless. Look at that scenery though, that just looks so good. So good. So good. Okay. Jazz, yes. They both have. Yeah, well, she's a fibber. Jazz is fibbing. She's telling Lisa that she's not had any lunch, and that is lying. Awful. Awful. All right, so 7,000 is what we are currently going through. If we come down here, have a look at our flight plan, you can see that 12,000 is where we need to be at Dexton. So what I want to do now, because I'm guessing they didn't give me instructions to nope, they did not. So I want a cruising altitude increase of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so 5,000.
Shannon Center 2E flight 4585. Request 12,000 feet.
There we go.
3545 85 climb and maintain 12,000 feet.
Go, 12,000 feet.
Climb
and maintain 12,000 feet to fly 4585. Yeah, the Grand Canyon thing's really cool. There's loads of flying challenges that I want to do at one point as well. So, say there's literally, you know, you can go on Flight Simulator and you can go into the challenges section, and there's loads and loads of cool things depending on what part of the world you want to do it in. I'd love to go through and do some streams where we do some of those as well. Landing challenges. There's so many things, but I'm just concentrating. I don't want to be mediocre at everything right now. I want to make sure that for this at least, like I said, because of Vatsim, because of wanting to be able to do Vatsim properly, I need to make sure that I am proficient, very proficient at this, and then we will start getting mediocre at everything else afterwards. Flight level today is 18,000, isn't it? So we do really want 18,000, but we can only do that after this. But that looks so good, man.
Electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a page to pay a small fee for internet access.
Oh, nice.
We do offer complimentary in-flight.
At least you're getting early nights, danger. Yeah, there is that.
Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and Arcade Movie Library.
When you were 6 and didn't even know about flight sim, that's the level you are at now. Mate, it'd be really cool if you get into this as well, right? What'll be cool is if you get, you know, yourself like a setup and you get into it the same and you get as addicted as I am, shall we say, then and you decide to go on Vatsim too, that'll be really cool because then you can do like joint flights and stuff where everyone's on like radio and all this kind of thing. Is really, really cool. Then you've even got, you can do ride-alongs on Vatsim too. Like, there's loads of cool things. Like, with Danger was talking about being a ride-along. God knows what that'd be like. But yeah, there's some cool things you can do on that. Okay. We can now extend the range of that. Don't need it to be quite that high. Which direction are we currently headed in? So as you can see on the computer there, so we are heading currently east towards Armpit without the R, the no pirates allowed Armpit, and then we're going to go right, which can't be that bad. More of just telling me off all the time. So yeah, so we're going via Baggett, Dollop, Armpit. What? Looks like you might need a new fitting. A tube. You need a new tube fitting in the garage? What? Confused. Hope we're going to crash. Don't touch that button. What the hell are you doing now? Yeah, exactly. That'll be it. All right, so we're at 12,000 to go through Dexin. Then we want our proper cruising altitude of super high. Bum, 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 bum. All right, Echo Golf, Golf Delta. No results found. Okay, that's weird. My Navigraph has literally got no charts. There we go. That was odd. Ah, you were changing a light tube. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. How is everything, by the way? Is it all working? Oh, we're dropping network frames like a crazy person. Oh no, we seem all right. Looks like there was a bit of a buffer at some point. Buffering again. I think that's my internet going down. I think that's a problem with the internet. Seems like we're having internet issues today, which is fine. We'll just have to hope it gets better later. But we're on the way home, so it's not a big deal. At least we've done most of it. But yeah, it looks like we had a little bit of internet issue there. Going to 118.775 to fly 4585. Good day. Yeah, I think it was an internet issue. Oh, I had something then. Is that us? Nope.
Manchester Center to flight 4585 12,000 feet. To flight 4585 Manchester Center altimeter 30.42. Continue to low bonus land.
At this point now, we want our altitude increased to 18,000 feet. Increase to 18,000, which from 12 is an extra 6.
Manchester Center 2E Fly 4585. Request flight level 180. 2E Fly 4585 climb and maintain flight level 180.
Climb, maintain flight level 180 to fly 4585.
Climb and maintain flight level 180 2E Fly 4585.
Okay. Seatbelt lights off. Refresh chat if you're having issues. Yeah, 100%. It should be fine now. There's a slight internet issue there, and I don't know what it is. But it does seem like maybe I need to go through and update all my drivers. I'll have to do that next time.
However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when you use in case of unexpected turbulence.
Here we go towards Wales. All right, let's have a look. Southwest water. We are aware of reports of discolored water in your area. Ooh. People been peeing in the pipes again. Crap. Can't see something. They talking to us? Nope. Bum 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 bum. Air quality is supposed to be bad today. The air quality is bad. The water quality is bad. What the hell's going on? But the sun's out. Sun's out, guns out. So... Oh. That's me. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, if you're watching, guys, don't forget to click the live button underneath my face right now to make sure you're up to date. All right, so let's have a look. So we should hopefully we are Manchester Centre right now. So that Manchester is talking to Shamrock flight that just left Dublin before we did, I think. Hey, sorry to you. Welcome, buddy. Good morning. Ugh. Welcome, buddy. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. It's been an epic morning of epic proportions. My computer blue screened once. I'll sort that tomorrow. But it's been good. Bum, 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 bum. I think they've improved the... I think it looks nicer after this update. I feel like it looks nicer. The game looks nicer. But...
We'll be starting our in-flight meal service. Please look in your seat back for our menu, and one of our crew members will stop by
There we go.
shortly for your order. If you would like to order additional menu items, please hit the flight attendant call button at any time, and we'll be over shortly to assist.
Whew. Yeah, hopefully work's all right today, Dis. Hopefully work is all right. I didn't see it, no. Yeah, Dis, yeah. I think it's graphics drivers on the stream PC. I think it's graphics drivers.
Climb and maintain flight level 180 to fly 4585.
Gaming PC, 100% fine. No issues. Everything's hunky-dory and special. I've just Googled what the blue screen was, and it's a DXGMMS2 system file, which it says is a Windows system driver file that is associated with the graphics rendering capabilities. The file is known to cause blue screen error. The main reasons include conflicts with RAM, hard disk issues, that's not a problem, or incompatible firmware, which is also not a problem, or corrupt drivers. So I'm just going to go through, just got to check my drivers, and we should be golden. So that's what I think that was. I used the studio driver, actually. So I don't install game drivers on that PC. I install the studio drivers. I do wonder if that might be a problem. I wonder if maybe, you know, just go with bog standard game drivers and everything will be good. So I might double check that, actually. See what... oh, I'm going to Google it now, actually. Game drivers or studio driver for streaming. Let's see what it says. So it says, if you're a content creator who prioritizes stability and quality for creative workflows, including video editing, animation, photography, design, live streaming, choose the studio driver. So... interestingly enough, it probably is the right driver. It's probably another driver that's dodge. So, shall play with later.
Tomjet 1323, please expedite your descent 5,100 feet.
Right. This is taking a long time. It wants us to enter our destination data, so we shall. Our Echo Golf Golf 9. No, sorry, our performance. Right, QNH where we are going is... let's go here, Atsu, AOC menu, weather requests. Let's get our weather. And we'll head back. Return, receive the messages. That one. So we can see Echo Golf Golf Delta. Right, we are... so VRB, I think, means 0. At 2 knots. So QNH is 1030. 1030. Temperature is 16 degrees. Transition altitude we've already got. Obviously, magnitude and wind, I think that is literally 000 by 2 knots. 2. Okay. All the rest of the stuff is all input already, so we're good with all that. Keep our eyes out to see what the ground looks like. Look at that. Look how good that looks, man. It just looks so damn good. I don't know. I love it. So where are we currently is the next question. Let's have a look. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we are flying over. Trying to find Snowdonia. Ba, ba, bum, 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 bum. We're not too close to it. But yeah, we're just literally heading over the north of Wales right now. We're flying over the north of Wales. Bristol is that way, straight ahead of us. Hopefully, we can get there reasonably quick. ILS 09 when we get there. Microsoft Flight Simulator download speed seem to be really slow. It takes ages. It might be to do with the update, yes, but also it seems to be capped. It's almost definitely capped as well. Flight Sim takes forever. I think it's like Arc where it kind of installs it as it's downloading it, like on Steam, but yeah, it's a pig. It takes forever. I remember I reinstalled the game. It was... oh, it must have been about 2 hours nearly that I had it downloading for and installing. Took absolutely forever. So that was a real pig. But I mean, it's worth it in the long run. Obviously, it gets done, doesn't it? But I prefer Steam for sure. But one of the best updaters is flipping Takeoff. Got so into Arc at one point. I built my entire community upon Arc. You've arrived late. During lockdown, during the first lockdowns and the beginning of the pandemic, spent like a year playing nothing but Arc. We had servers for every single map, as well as we had an extra server for a map called Tiamat as well. Everything was built around Arc. We were like the top stream on Twitch most of the time. The other half of the time it was Wolfie. Like we were absolutely smashing Arc. And then I played it too much. A bit like you did with GTA, obviously. I played it too much and I just got bored. And so then we stopped playing. This is what I was talking about earlier on with the whole Twitch thing, is stopped playing Arc. But the trouble with Twitch is, unless you really do build a varied community based, you switch your game often, then it's very hard to change games and keep your community and your viewership going. And obviously we just played Arc. It was all built on Arc. So the minute we changed from Arc, like, a lot of people hung around, of course they did, but I'd say probably 80% of people went to go and hang out in other places where they were still playing Arc, right? Which is fine. But yeah, that's why this time round over here on the red team, trying to do things a bit more cleverly, use my brain a bit more, try and make sure people don't have to be bombarded with information and videos and streams and updates for games that they're not really likely to be interested in. That's why I'm doing that this time around. Look at that. Wonder what all that stuff is down there. This has got to be my favorite camera angle at the moment. Yeah, I will likely be adding an ARC server into our community at some point again, but just not quite yet. We need to figure out what we're doing with our servers. Actually, we've got 2 Nodecraft. So we got got a deal going on with Nodecraft. We're sponsored by Nodecraft. They give us a server and for our community to play on. We just need to put something on here. At the moment it's Minecraft, which, by the way, anyone who's a member on any of our channels, you get access to the game servers that we have. At the moment we've got Minecraft and Rust, but Rust is down because no one's playing on it. And Minecraft is still there, but we need to switch it around for something. I don't know what yet, but it needs to be switched for something. Because no one's really playing on that either, so yeah. Need to find something that everyone wants to play, I guess. It's tricky at the moment. I think everyone's going through a stage where they kind of overplayed everything. And there's a lot of people who are struggling to know what they want to play right now. Okay, so 38 nautical miles takes us down to 6,000. I want to be down to 3,000. So 47 miles. What have we got just here? So 47. We want to be 3,000 by BRI. So 21, 31, 36. So pretty much at Amral, we're going to begin our descent. Basically. So not too long, but Amral will begin our descent. Unless they tell us to do it earlier than that, of course. Need to find something quick, Danger. Why don't you learn to fly? Oh, it's not us. Okay. Fire danger. Fire danger. I'm playing Animal Crossing for 2 years, starting to get a bit tired of it. Your Animal Crossing flipping island, dude, was insane. Absolutely insane at your Animal Crossing island. We need to get back on our world tour soon, actually. So we were flying all around the world, visiting everybody's hometowns. Then I had issues with the game breaking and stuff, so we stopped for a while. You're off work for 12 weeks after that operation. Do you get paid for that? Are they still going to pay you? Is it like proper doctor's orders, so you still get like, or are you going to have to rely on your OnlyFans for 12 weeks? We joke about this OnlyFans so much, Danger. People are going to actually genuinely think you have one. It's an ongoing joke. From Atro, actually. The joke is from Atro. Ironically. $12 weeks pay, that's good. That is good. At least you're getting paid, man. That would suck if you weren't. So Amral, we want to be 16,000. Then Riles, we want to be 15,000. That's still too high. I don't know. Danny's OnlyFans. Yep. Danny's OnlyFans. That was just brilliant. That was hilarious. All right. Whew. We are inbound. We're only at 18,000 feet, so we haven't got a great distance to descend to. Did we ever let people out of their seats? Yeah, we did. Just checking. All right, feet on the rudders. Let's get this show on the road. Because we are at Amral now, so let's begin our descent down to 6,000, 3,000, 3,000. Straight up, ask for 3. Altitude decrease by 10.
Manchester Center 2E fly 4585.
And then another 5.
8,000 feet. 2E fly 4585 descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet 2E fly 4585. Manchester Center 2E fly 4585. Request 3,000 feet. 2E fly 4585
Okay.
descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect 3,000 feet.
Send 8,000 feet, expect 3,000 feet. To fly 45 at 85.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect 3,000 feet. 2E fly 4585. 2E fly 4585 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. To fly 45 at 85.
4585.
All right, down we come. Turn the constraints off. All right, where are we flying over right now? Hereford. So there's an RAF base at Hereford, pretty sure. So I think we've just gone over. Fancy doing what Horizon's doing? What's Horizon's doing? Working for Lego. Is that what we're talking about? Oh God, there's a fight going on. Expect the dog barking any second. Are you ready? Oh, no, they didn't. They didn't. All right. Oh, the pirate thing. Me personally, no. I don't have the time for it. I think you would probably enjoy it because it's very much like GTA RP. It's Atlas RP, so it's just pirate RP. I think you'd probably enjoy it. But for me, I don't want to... I don't want to get into anything right now that involves me having to commit time to it. Like... This, for example, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm loving streaming this flight sim stuff so much is because... Jazz! Shh. Jazz! Hey! No. That's one of the reasons I reckon that I'm enjoying streaming this stuff is because it's like streaming a shooter or something. You go on, you do what you're going to do, which in this case today is flying to and from Dublin. And then you end, and then that's it. And if I don't play tomorrow, I don't play tomorrow. And if I don't play for 10 weeks, it doesn't matter. Whereas a lot of the stuff we've been doing before all relies on sort of committing to playing something for a certain amount of time, or you know, or you know, to keep something alive or whatever. And I'm not missing that. I'm not missing that at all. All right, landing lights on. We're just about to go through 10,000 feet, so seatbelt lights on as well.
Ladies and
Slow
gentlemen,
down.
the work crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
Wouldn't know what to do. It's fair. But then you didn't know what to do on GTA at one point. Figured it out. Look at the scenery. Look at that. Whales over there, look. Going to 128.855 to fly 4585. Good day.
Cardiff approach to fly 4585 is passing 10,200 feet, descending 3,000 feet.
We have begun our final descent into your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you.
Looking forwards to farm, folks, and long winter. It's fair. I like the idea. I don't know if you've seen, actually, High Flyer, you'd probably like Long Winter. So, Long Winter is like Animal Crossing, but with like Rust PvP. Probably a good way of putting it. It's not like, it's not as originally I said, you know, that Rust and Animal Crossing had a baby. It's not quite that much of a blend, but it's very interesting. It's basically plays and looks like Animal Crossing, but you have PvP in it. So it's an interesting game. I don't think it is my thing. Danger, you're right. I think it's too much at that point, especially if you're playing it PvE, which we pretty much were. I might as well, in my eyes, you might as well play Animal Crossing. But it is very, very interesting game. It's a cool idea. I'm surprised they haven't been sued yet, though. I'm still expecting that, Danger. I'm still expecting them to the game to just disappear. But where did that game go? Oh, Nintendo ruined them. Look at that. That, like, misty cloud is so nice. Very, very, very cool. You can see really, they've improved the draw distance too, I feel. Like I can see miles in the distance now. Pretty sure I couldn't see that far before. All right.
You are 23 miles north. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway 9 approach via Bravo Romeo India transition. Cleared to Bravo Romeo India.
Keep speed not above 185 knots. Cleared to Bravo Romeo India transition. Cleared to Bravo Romeo India. Expect ILS runway 9er.
Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway 9er approach via Bravo.
Oh, definitely cheaper than a Switch.
Bravo Romeo India to fly 4585.
Other games you play, you can pick up anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm loving about this at the moment. I'm just like, no commitment. It's great. Just jump on, fly, do the flight, jump off. Everyone's happy. Well, I'm happy. All right, we do need to slow down so that we can... Yeah, we're on it. In we come. So the weird thing is my taxi mod is gone, but the seasons one seems to be working. So like some of it's working, some of it's not. It's so odd flipping updates. So I don't know if you've noticed, but like the trees aren't all just straight up just green. They are kind of more like a brighter kind of a springish color, which is a mod. So yeah, everything seems to be running all right. I've just got to sort out the taxi markings and we'll be good. I think I'm going to just leave them off though. Because, like I say, if we're going to go and try Vatsim, then we're going to need to have them off anyway, because you can't use them. Then they don't exist when you play on Vatsim. So, goodbye, Wales. Hello, Somerset. Ugh. Interesting day today. Interesting stream. Farm Folks is like a farming sim, but with so much customization and the cutest animals you've ever seen. Do. Here we come. So that'll be Bristol. Bristol Docks, is that? Ooh, I think it is. And then you have the M5 there. Think the scenery just looks so much better. I feel they've definitely improved stuff. Graphics look awesome. Bit too complicated for you though. Oh, what this? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin our descent into Bristol, our final descent. Hope you've had a fantastic flight with us today. The weather is 16 degrees and sunny. It's actually a fantastic day, so hopefully you can go out, have yourself a barbecue, go and get yourself a meal from one of the lovely restaurants, and have a fantastic time, whether it be a holiday or whether you're returning home. Thank you for flying, TUI. We will see you on your next trip.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin our descent into
Sustain and maintain 2,500 feet.
Hope you've had a fantastic flight with us today. The weather is 16 degrees and sunny. It's actually a fantastic day, so hopefully you can go out, have yourself a barbecue, go and get yourself a meal from
Yeah, you see the trees? So the mods made it so the trees aren't just straight up green, they're kind of blossoming. You've got that mixture of kind of branches and leaves that you get at this time of year, where not all of the trees are fully blossomed yet into leaf or leafed, yeah, whatever you call it. Very, very cool. Looks really good, actually. Bum 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 bum. Okay. So you can see this is our approach. Look, so we come in over the airport. We now go out this way, 2,500 feet. Come in, and at this point, we will grab the localizer and the ILS approach, and we will fly directly down into Bristol Airport, which will hopefully prove to be lovely. We will see, though. Britt, you have to take the dog out. Catch you later. Britt, thanks so much for hanging out again. It's been a pleasure. Enjoy your time with the dog. Staffy, you said, right? Hopefully you have a nice walk. It's a good day for it. And we will speak to you next time. Let me know in Discord or wherever when you get the game installed. And I will try and get a video out as quick as possible. It won't be today, I can promise you. It 99% won't be tomorrow either. But, yeah, we're in climb mode for throttle. Throttle is in climb mode. So, I don't know. It got mad at me. It gets mad at me, Ab. Okay. All right. Knowledge approach. Let's bring our speed right down. Let's tune tower.
Tower 2 flight 45858 miles west inbound ILS runway 9 approach.
Yeah, I guess well funny with it. It is. It's showing the error. It constantly does it. It does it all the time for me. I don't know why. It does it all the time. Oh, the tiniest little section. There we go. Inbound we come. Speed is set. Flaps are full. All right, let's get everything set up. There you go. All sorted for you. Is that better? Does it all the time. It gets so mad at me all the time. All right. Bum, 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 bum. That's set. That's set. Ground spoilers are armed. That's set. Oh, all cool. Although it's probably gonna tell me to do it again actually in a minute, so we'll wait. Working an hour and a half, Danger. How long have you got work for, though? Is it a long day at work, or is it quite a short? Send and maintain 12,000 for Shamrock. I wonder where Shamrock's going. Oh, that was ages ago, actually, wasn't it? Yeah, that was ages ago. 4 till 9. That's not that bad. Not too bad. Aiden's got a go-karting party today. I'm so jealous. Really jealous of him. Go-karting party. All right. Inbound we come. Landing gear down. Go. Clear to land runway 9er, 2 fly 4585.
Clear to land runway 9er, 2 fly 4585.
All right, let's get that sucker out of the way. Wonder what that is on the left. On the ground, it's like a. It's got to be a greenhouse or something, isn't it? Oh, we have screwed this up royally. So, I'm gonna have to fly down manually now. catch the localizer again. Didn't hit the approach button quick enough. You might let the oldies have a go. No, I don't think they're going to let me have a go, unfortunately. Much as I would love them to. So we're going to fly the approach manually at this point. There we go.
1,000.
See if it's actually going to grab the glide slope or not. You going to work? I'll have fun. Love you. Right, is it grabbing it? Okay, it's grabbed it this time. Got distracted, look. Kind of a pilot gets distracted.
Hundred above. 400. 300. 200.
Okay.
100.
Pilot off.
40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Oh.
Joy flight 4585, turn next taxiway.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 1:31 p.m. and it's currently about 17 degrees Celsius. Even though
That was
your
pretty
mobile
damn good,
devices,
actually.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
All right. Taxi the gates.
Ground 2 flight 4585, taxi to the gate.
2545, taxi to gate 21 using taxiway at altitude.
Taxi to gate 21. Using Delta Zulu. So Delta Zulu, where the hell is 21? It is. Okay.
3545,
Taxi to gate 21 using taxiway Delta Zulu to fly 4585.
Taxi to gate 21 using taxiway Delta Zulu to
All right.
flight 4585.
So Delta is this one, and then Zulu is. Early as well. Oh yeah. There we go. Let's get rid of that so I can see. Have my head tracking on it. All right. 21 is this way. If I don't say so myself, we're getting flipping good at this. Two. All right. All right. Beautiful. All right, let's get the stairs. We've got stairs. Yep, here comes the stairs. Beautiful. Baggage. First of all, turn taxi lights off. And up here, we'll have the external power on. Shut the engines down. More exciting when I wasn't. Sorry. But I ruined it by getting good at it. What a failure I am. Turn off the radar systems. Turn off the transponders. Like so. Unlock the cockpit door at this point because we've got security on hand. We're not worried about anything. Landing lights off. Beacon come off at this point, as well as the wing lights and the seatbelts. There we go. We don't need oxygen right now. Shut all that down. Do. That Ryanair flight's still there, look. As well as that flight there as well. There must be a way of removing those aircraft. I might have to... I don't know, I might have to look into it. Crashing all the time. But look, people at the moment are just walking out. What's the stairs doing? Having a... He's got a problem. There you go. Doors open. Go on, stairs. You can do it. I think the next mod I need to find is going to be one to make the all of these the ground stuff look better. I think is the next one I want to do. Definitely. But yeah, there we go. That's that. Let's see what we got going on here. 96% as well. So what was the award we got? Let's have a look at awards. We've got the activity awards here. Monthly hour goal, 25 hours. What was the one we got? Passenger choice. Complete flights with a very high satisfaction in a month. So there we go. 5 flights with high satisfaction so far this month. I feel like we should have had more than that. We didn't have all the issues. Anyway, so yeah, that's good. And then 1 incident, which we had at one point. Serious incident. Everything else is very, very simple, I guess. Records wise, we just want to look at the Kingdom X career. 25 hours. So, not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. How'd you get that? Just by being awesome. If it is, it's only 5. Don't forget, we've done 1, 2, 3. We've done 2 flights a day for the last 2 days. And we also did 3 flights the day before because we did... Didn't we do... Was it Paris? Was it... No, we Amsterdam, wasn't it? We did Bristol to Amsterdam, back to Bristol, and then down to Jersey, I think. So that was 3 flights, then 2 yesterday, then 2 today. So out of 5, 6, 7 flights, 5 of them were good, probably. I don't know. Thanks for all the thumbs up today, guys, by the way. I appreciate it. That is all the flights that we're doing today, though. So we are going to be getting off now. So if you want to go and watch somebody else or go and do something else, then I completely understand that. But thanks for hanging out with us anyway. If you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell and all that jazz. And yeah, thumbs up are a good way of showing other people whether or not they should try out and come and hang out with us for a bit. So I appreciate it. I am so hungry. I am looking forward to food. Massively looking forward to food right now. I'm hungry. But yeah, everything is set up now down here, so all good. Bye, chat. Indeedles. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to get off actually because there's no point us all kind of hanging out and waiting just for us to see what is inevitably going to be a fantastic rating. So So yeah, I am going to disappear off. But yeah, thank you very much. Hi Flyer, great to see you again. It was cool to hang out once again. I'm glad that you're enjoying your streaming and that your son's okay and all that stuff. Disorientated, don't try too hard at work, but at the same time, don't try too less because you might get fired, so don't get fired. But yeah, Danger, have a great time at work as well. As I say, I won't be around this evening because my son's got a birthday party, and then when I get home, I'll probably be just watching TV and then go to bed. So I won't be around this evening, but yeah, take care of yourselves, enjoy yourselves. Thanks for hanging out. I'm more than likely going to be here tomorrow as well, I think. More than likely. So yeah, I'll hopefully see you then. Take care of yourselves, be good, and be safe.